The Atari Creep YouTube channel is intended for a mature audience. Regardless of the subject matter, this video may contain strong language, simulated violence, and lots of psychological nudity. Viewer discretion is advised. What's up? Creeper Sandkicker's Chris, the Atari Creep. How is everyone doing today, guys? I was getting set up to do a rant video, which we will do today. I promise. I want to get that video out because it's important to me. It's important to me to show my anger. Anger's a gift, but regardless, so isn't this, and I felt that this was more important. I kind of know what's in this box. I don't have x-ray vision, so I can't tell you exactly 100% definitive what is in here, but I'm pretty sure I know what's in here. And if you have x-ray vision and you've already seen the package, why bother watching me open it? But this actually goes back to, God, right around the new year, December, something like that. Back when a lot of folks were doing the Extra Life, I think it's called, the Extra Life charities. I did a couple spotlights. Well, my buddy StormSurge, I did his, and he did a live stream, and I hung out with them, and I tried to get the news out there, and I can't remember if I donated or not. That's a bad time for me financially, but regardless, he wanted to thank me, so he messaged me saying, hey, I have these few extra things. Why don't we meet up somewhere between where you are and where I am, which is only about a 4-hour drive distance between the two of us. So we would meet up in the middle, have lunch, we'd transfer the stuff, you know, just get to know each other on a personal level. I met this guy through the Atari.io forums, and we became friends after. We were Secret Santas to each other. But regardless, we've been trying to plan a day where we could just travel across state lines and meet up, and you know, our families and jobs and all that stuff has just been kind of hindering it. So I'm assuming, I hope I don't look like an idiot, and this isn't really what's inside there. He's actually messaging me right now. I'm assuming that he just was like, fuck it. We're going to be stuck in our houses forever. I'm going to get this stuff up to Creep. So regardless of why he decided to send it up, he decided to send it up. So I figured instead of doing my rant video, let's do something a little more fun. And we're in the living room because this box is fucking huge. This box is huge, so luckily it's not so heavy. But I haven't even opened it yet. I am here. I know you hear the voice a lot, but you don't see the face. It's here, I promise. And then we'll do the old Willy slice. That didn't cut. I didn't exact a blade not cut. There we go. Yep, it's exactly what I thought it was. Can't wait. Alright. There's a note in here too, and it says, enjoy the stuff. When you get it, let me know. I'll give you the story. I have another item I'll hopefully get to you soon. Don't worry about that, bro. Don't worry about that. Let me look in the viewfinder here, see if you can see what's inside. Good, you can't. You can kind of see. So we're gonna move this. Oh. Alright, here, in true fashion of my buddies, there's a few extra little things in here I did not expect. And we'll start with those. We've got a couple of Intellivision cards here. We have Bomb Squad. I can't see if, there we go. The Bomb Squad. Tron Deadly Discs. And one of my favorite games of all time, Demon Attack. Very cool. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate that. I don't remember him showing this here, but it's a Star Wars playset. Well, I guess you really can't call it a playset. It's a couple of action figures. It's the Cantina aliens. That's pretty cool. This guy always creeped me out. The devil here. Let me see if I can do this without the glare. There we go. He always creeped me out. That's cool. That's really cool. I dig that. Alright, so next we have, this one's called the Detention Block Rescue. You know, when these Power of the Force came out, a lot of people don't like collecting these. They'll say they're the junk or whatever. But they really came up with some really cool inventive stuff on top of re-releasing some of the classics that we played with as kids. Just these little things like this, I would have loved as a kid. But, you know, regardless of how you feel about Power of the Force, or Power of the Force 2 as some people like to call it, I just call it the red band or the green band because of that. But that's awesome. Listen to that. That sounds awesome. And this stuff has never been opened. I'm surprised by that. But yeah, there you go. Detention block rescue. That's fucking awesome. Oh my. Oh, I'm gonna feel so not bad about opening this one. TIE Fighter. Again, sealed. Boxes are in great shape for the most part. Now, it's my understanding for these Power of the Force 2, these are literally the same molds for the most part as the ones that we grew up with. They just added other features to them, like more sounds and, you know, just a better electronic system than that stupid whirling motor sound that we had growing up. But, oh my god, that's awesome. This TIE Fighter looks amazing. Alright, last but not least, I don't even know how I'm going to get this fucking thing in frame. You know what I'm going to do? Jump cut. Oh my god, is that not a thing of beauty? Oh. Oh my god. Now again, Power of the Force. I know people are going to be like, ugh, but you know what? Oh. Alright, this one looks like it has been opened at one point, but I don't care. They're all going to get opened anyway. Now, I do have my original 79, and when I say original, I mean to the line, not my original one as a kid, because I didn't get mine until like 82, 83. But I remember that Christmas, when we talked about the AT-AT Walker being one of my toys I wish I still had from a kid. I showed pictures of me leaning against the boxes in which they came in, still wrapped up in their Christmas glory. This is giving me the feels, as the children used to say when that was cool to say. So there you have it, guys. Now, I do want to say, just before I refilmed this outro, I guess, if you will, I was speaking with StormSurge on Twitter, and the story behind these goes, and I just want to put this out there only because I feel awful when people send me stuff. I don't want anyone to ever think this is kind of a John Hancock situation, if you know what I mean. Not that I think anyone does, but regardless. The idea behind these items here is he wanted a Millennium Falcon. He'd only had the original growing up, but he was unable to find one. But he figured this would be a nice compromise because it was using the same molds and everything. And when he went to buy this, all the other stuff came with it. And from day one, it had just been sitting in his closet collecting dust. So he figured he would just rather just pass it on to someone who would enjoy it. StormSurge, I really do appreciate it, man. You didn't have to take the time, especially today, when everyone's all sick and shit and the world's going to hell. You didn't have to risk your life, dude. No lie. I mean, I know that's a little dramatic, but just going to the post office these days is a dangerous fucking task. And then, of course, spend the cash it took to get this here. I can't thank you enough, man. I really do. From the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate it. So, guys, in the comments, I want you to thank StormSurge, too. He's a really good dude. And when he comes back out with his extra life, we'll be talking about that. And hopefully you'll be supporting him, as well as my other buddies who are involved in that campaign. Millennium Falcon. We have a TIE Fighter. We have the Detention Block Rescue. Cantina Aliens. A couple of really rad television titles. One is brand new to my collection. The other two will be doubles. So I will pass those forward in a box I've been putting together to give away for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. That was about to happen until all this nonsense happened. I'm trying to get it together, guys. I promise. I promise we'll do it. You guys, the wait will be worth it. But that's really it, guys. So let me know what in here is your favorite. Do you remember opening up these ones on Christmas? This was after my time. So I was the OG Star Wars toys. These are the next best thing. And I don't know why people don't like them. Because they're not original? Fuck you. They're still really rad toys. And I would have fucking been ecstatic to have these as a kid. But go ahead and leave your feedback. Thumbs up, thumbs down, all feedback too. The Creep is positive, guys. I hope you're doing well. And I guess trying to get an angry rant video after this one's going to be hard with a smile from ear to ear. Maybe I'll just go try to have a conversation with my lady. That'll get the anger stirred up. I'll just fuck with you. I love you, babe. But yeah, guys, I hope you're doing well. Thanks as always so much for watching. Until next time, take care. Creep it real. And bye-bye.